It's been a long day without you, my friend. I just wanna say that I really missed you. I really missed you. What's up, guys? I know it's been so long since I've recorded a video, and I'm really mad at myself for that because I really miss YouTubing and I really miss your comments, your lovely, pleasant comments. You guys have really helped me through this process, through this journey. You guys have really supported me a lot, and thank you so much for that. Now I'm gonna hopefully start YouTubing again, and I'm gonna make my videos more regular. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. This is a special recipe for you guys, a sweet recipe for all you sweet people out there. I just want to show my love for you guys. So let's jump right into sugar coated cookie balls. I hope you all enjoyed this recipe. So all we're gonna need is a bowl, a cup of all-purpose flour, any type of nuts. Here I've used cashew and almond, and a quarter cup of sugar. These are the main ingredients. Then we just need a little bit of butter and some vanilla extract. So let's get started. First, we just gotta put the bowl aside and take our nuts. We have to grind them into small little pieces so that they're easy to bite and more yummy. So here I'm just gonna toss them all inside the grinder. And I'll be right back with you guys after I grind it into small little pieces. So as you can see here, I have grinded my nuts, and they're quite fine, almost powdery. That is exactly what we need. We just got to toss it inside this bowl completely. Like, as you can see, I have tossed the whole thing inside. Now we just have got to separate it a little bit with our hand, and then we just have to add in our flour, the 1 cup flour. Here, as you can see, this is 1 cup. I'm gonna toss it inside, and now I'm gonna take my quarter cup of sugar. So here I'm gonna mix it. Just gonna play around and gonna make sure that everything has been mixed properly. Now as you can see, I have completely mixed this, like it has been equally distributed. Now I'm just gonna add in my butter. This is normal butter, and I'm gonna use a stiff of this butter. Now you just need to toss it inside your mixture. Have you ever noticed when you go outside in the stores and eat cookies, there's this one part of the bottom that is crunchy, which is like super yummy. They use a melted butter which later comes to the bottom and it becomes crunchy when you put it in the oven. Now that I've put my butter inside, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the vanilla extract. I'm gonna add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Make sure you do not get confused with between tablespoons and teaspoons. So now that I've put in my butter and my vanilla extract, I'm gonna go ahead and mix it up. I'm gonna use the hand mixer. It's gonna take about one minute or 2 to the maximum to mix this all up. Okay, so well, I have used the grinder, and it has mixed quite well, but I'm still using my hand a little bit to get everything sorted out. like in the best way. Let's start with the grinder again. It has been mixed completely and it has been distributed in the equal portions. Again, when you crunch this, and if it stays in this form, it has been prepared. So now just go ahead and mix it up a little bit with your hand, just to make sure you do not miss anything. Now the next step is really easy. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use this baking tray. Before putting anything on the baking tray, I'm just gonna apply some butter paper over it, keep it over the paper, and then put your balls on the paper. I have put the butter paper over my tray. And I'm gonna make small balls out of the crumbly batter, and I am going to put them over the butter paper, just like this. Doesn't really matter if it's a perfect round or not. It just has to look great, like this one. It doesn't have to be perfectly round. It just has to be in shape. And I'm gonna bake them in the oven. I have already preheated the oven at 325 Fahrenheit for about 20 to 25 minutes, and I'm gonna bake it for 20 to 25 minutes so that it is nicely baked from the inside. The balls are nicely baked from the inside. And I'm just gonna go ahead and make the balls and gonna put them in the oven. If you want to prevent the batter from breaking while you're rolling it, make sure you squish them nicely when you take the batter in your hands. It will give them a proper shape and it will make them more compact, which will prevent it from breaking. As I cannot see any cracks, I'm gonna pop this into the oven. Now I have put the tray in the oven. So by that time, you remember we had this bowl of sugar. I'm gonna put this in the grinder and I'm gonna grind it so that we can complete our final step. Have you guys ever noticed when you grind sugar, there's this powdery thing that comes out? I really love that. Oh, look at the sugar. So fine. Now we just have to wait for about 20 more minutes. The sugar has been grinded. The final product for the final step has been prepared. Now 25 minutes have been done and I'm gonna take it out. This looks so yummy. Look at this. Wow. This is called yummy. Now I out of the oven. Here is my bowl of sugar. We're just gonna let this cool for like about a minute, and then we're just gonna roll it in sugar, and then we're gonna let it cool for another 1 minute, and then we're gonna roll it in sugar again. So I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna roll it in sugar. Wow, you just gotta look at this. The smell is fantastic. Let it play in sugar and have a little fun with sugar. This makes it look even more marvelously yummy. Did you guys notice the cookies have grown in size than what I had put it? So giving it appropriate spacing was a good thing. as it did come in handy. I'm just gonna do this to every cookie of mine. Make sure that you are really gentle with your cookies, or else they might break really easily because, well, they've just been baked. Now, as you can see, I have done my last cookie, and my tray of cookies is ready. I just have to wait for a minute to let it cool now, and then I have to roll it back in sugar. So let's let it cool for 1 minute. Now it's done cooling. Now we're gonna roll it again in sugar. So I can't wait. Let's just go ahead and taste one. I'm trying this. I just can't wait.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
This is marvelous. This is perfection. I can't believe it.
Audio Jungle.
It turned out so good. See for yourself. It's a delicate flavor of nuts and sugar,
Audio Jungle.
and it turned out so good. Can you see this bottom brown part? It's because of that melted butter. You remember I told you it settles to the bottom? This is what happened, and it turned out so yummy and amazing. Trust me, you have got to try this. I hope you guys enjoyed learning this and had a fun experience with me as I did making this. Try this at your home and tell me how it turned out. I will leave the recipe in the description box below. Any queries you can ask me in the comment box. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Bye.
Audio Jungle.